Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and let me ask you guys this. Have you ever seen a massager that you can actually take with you on the go? Because normally when we talk about real muscle therapy, especially things like pulse therapy, we're talking about those big bulky machines that you typically see in clinics or hospitals, something that you have to sit down with, hook up wires to, or stay in one place with at all times. But what SKG has done is they've taken that same core technology and they've shrunk it down into something that's completely wearable and completely portable. So today we're checking out two of their latest devices. First off, we have the SKG G7 Pro Fold 3.0 neck massager. And then we also have the SKG W9 Ultra 2.0 lower back massager. Both of these are designed to give you real muscle relief using pulse technology, but in a way that you can use pretty much anywhere. So in this video, we're going to break down how they work, what they feel like to use, and what makes them different. Now, the biggest thing to understand with both of these right out of the gate is that they're not just simple vibration massagers that you can find just about anywhere. They're built around something called pulse therapy, which combines TENS and EMS technology. So a quick breakdown in simple terms. TENS helps block pain signals and relax your muscles, while EMS actually stimulates the muscles themselves, causing them to contract and release. And when you combine those two together, you get something that feels way closer to an actual deep tissue massage instead of just a surface level vibration. And the best part here, all of this is packed into wearable, cordless designs. So you're getting the same style of therapy without being stuck in one place. So starting with the neck, this is the SKG G7 Pro Fold 3.0. And right away, one of the standout features here is the foldable design. This thing literally folds down, making it super easy to travel with, throw in a bag, or just keep at your desk. And it's lightweight enough for you to wear it comfortably without it feeling bulky. But the real story here is the pulse technology built right into it. When you turn it on, you immediately feel the TENS and EMS combination working through your neck muscles. It's not just vibrating, it's actually creating that contracting and releasing sensation. And what's really interesting here is something SKG calls microtraction. Because of the way the pulse system works, it actually creates a subtle stretching effect in your neck, almost like a gentle traction, which helps relieve pressure and tension over time. You also get built-in heat, including 850 nanometer near-infrared light, which helps with soothing sore muscles, supporting circulation, and reducing inflammation. So when you combine the pulse and heat together, it creates a much more complete experience. Now, when using this, you can also use gel to moisten the skin or the massage head to give you an even more enjoyable experience. And in terms of how it feels, it's honestly one of those things that you don't really notice right away, but after a few minutes, your neck starts to loosen up considerably. Now, what's really cool about this is there's a bunch of different modes that you could choose from on here and settings that you can adjust. And if you have this on the voice activated mode here, you're going to hear confirmations as you make those adjustments. So there's no guesswork involved here. You can hear exactly what you're adjusting, and you're also going to feel it at the same time. So we're going to power this on. You hold down this button for about 3 seconds. So it goes ahead and it confirms that it's on. It's automatically started up here. But over here on the side, I'm going to make some adjustments and we're going to be able to hear exactly what I'm adjusting. So if we go down, hot compress high, that's going to be your different heat adjustments on here. So it's going to start applying heat on here. That is the highest setting. If we want to change that, we just hit that button down again. Hot compress highest, hot compress off. So I'm going to remove the, actually I'll put it up to the low setting. Compress low. So you can hear when you have that voice activation on there exactly what you're adjusting. So you don't have to wait around and feel, okay, it's getting warmer. You're able to confirm exactly what you're doing. Now, if we go left or right on here, pulse level 1. That's going to be your pulse adjustments. Pulse off. So we can turn it off completely. I'm going to put it on. Pulse off. And then if we go backwards, pulse level 1, pulse level 2. We can go from level 2. I believe 5 is going to be the top adjustment. Pulse level 3, pulse level 4, pulse level 5. So that's the most intense. I'm going to bring it down to 3. Pulse level 3. And then what we can do is we can actually push up on here. High intensity. That's going to adjust your intensity levels. So we're on high right now. Highest intensity. We're on the highest. Intensity off. Low intensity. Medium intensity. I'm going to stick with medium. Now, if we press this button, we're going to short press this because remember, if we hold that press, that's going to turn it on or off. If we just tap it, though, we alternate between different modes. Strong pulling mode. Relieve stress mode. Active acupoint mode. Quick relax mode. So we have all of these modes that are built directly into the unit, but it's so much more than that because we can customize each of those modes as well. We can adjust the heat, we could adjust the intensity, and we could also adjust the pulse settings for each mode that this uses. And another nice detail worth mentioning, the contact points use titanium material, which is skin friendly, anti-allergy, and more resistant to sweat and wear over time. So overall, this feels like a much more premium and comfortable experience, especially if you're using it daily. Now moving down to the lower back, this is the SKG W9 Ultra 2.0, and this is where things get even more powerful. This is a wearable belt-style massager that wraps around your lower back, and just like the neck massager, it's built around the same TENS and EMS pulse technology. But because this is targeting a larger muscle group, you really feel a deeper engagement. When you turn this on, you get that same muscle contraction and release effect, but across a wider area, which makes it great for lower back tension, long hour sitting, and even post-work fatigue. And once again, you're getting that heat combined with 850 nanometer near-infrared light, which helps relax tight muscles, improve blood flow, and reduce soreness. So instead of just masking discomfort, it's actually working into the muscle. You also get multiple massage zones and patterns, so you can target different areas depending on where you're feeling it most. And just like the neck massager, you've got adjustable intensity, multiple modes, and full control over the entire experience.
Now, what's really cool about these devices is you can control everything from the SKG Health application. So all we have to do here is power them on, and we'll be able to connect over through the app. And right now we're already into, if we go to device up here, we're already into the waist massager. We can adjust the pulse level. We could change the technique up here. So we'll go to massage, or we can go over to exercise, compress, beating. We're going to go to massage though. We'll kick up the pulse level to 3. We'll change this to active, and we'll go down here to heat level. We'll bring that to low. Now everything's been fully customized. We can do the exact same thing if we power this one off. We're now going to go over here to the neck massager. We're going to connect that, and of course we have to power it on, so we'll power it on right here. And now we have the exact same access. We can go over here and we can do relieve stress. And it's going to give you the prompt on here. It's going to tell you everything with the voice. We can of course shut that off on here if we want. We can bring the pulse massage up to, let's bring it up to 5. We'll go over here to vibration, we'll bring the vibration to medium, and we have hot compress, we'll bring that to low. So you can see, you can visually go in here and customize everything. You can even change the massage duration if you want to up here by bringing that down to, if we wanted 5 minutes, we can do 5 minutes. So fully customizable.
Now, one of the biggest advantages here is, of course, the wearable design. You can literally have this on while working at your desk, walking around, or just sitting on the couch, or even traveling if you wanted to. And because this is cordless, you're not tied down in any way, shape, or form. So it's doing the work in the background while you go about your day. So using both of these massagers together actually makes a ton of sense. You've got the neck massager handling that upper tension, and the W9 Ultra taking care of your lower back, which are easily the two biggest problem areas for most people. And the biggest thing I notice here is that this doesn't feel like your typical gadget massager in any way. Because of that pulse technology, it actually feels like something closer to a real treatment, just in a way more convenient way. It's something you can literally just throw on for 10 or 15 minutes and generally feel a big difference from. So overall, if you're someone who deals with neck stiffness like I do, lower back pain like I do, or just general muscle fatigue, these are designed to give you that next level relief without needing to go anywhere or stop what you're doing. You're getting that real TENS and EMS muscle therapy, heat with 850 nanometer infrared support, and a fully portable wearable design, which really makes this stand out. Now, if you guys want to learn a little bit more about these products, click the links in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, but click those links to learn more, and I'll see you guys on the next video.